Elden Ring is too hard. Of course, it has to be. So let's settle down with some time with that pink blob, Kirby. I've only reviewed Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Adventure on this channel and have played bits of Kirby Superstar, Kirby 64 and Kirby Triple Deluxe, just so you know my experience with the series. And I was so delighted to see that we are getting a 3D Kirby game. So I played the demo of this game before it comes out later in March. Let's try and talk about it with as little spoilers as possible. First of all, the presentation was good right off the bat. Kirby, the other characters and the environments look so vibrant and colourful and cute, and the music is actually really good. Reminds me a bit of Super Mario Odyssey, though there also seem to be some vague rock and roll motifs. The story seems to be very similar to before in terms of Dreamland being threatened by an antagonist or a group of them, but the titular Forgotten Land should be a very interesting place to explore. In fact, I tried to look away from the screen when the montage appears after gameplay was over. I recommend you do the same. I saw that idea on Twitter and I want to be surprised at what levels or stages you see beyond the 3 in this demo. Speaking of the stages, let's talk about the gameplay. First of all, I wanted to really get the feeling of controlling Kirby in a 3D environment, and I gotta say, he's very responsive. I was enjoying doing the moving, jumping, floating and inhaling right away, and felt an incentive to explore every corner. That being said, the 3 stages culminating in a boss battle did feel just like that. Stages. Much like previous Kirby games, you go from point A to point B while sometimes finding secrets and using copied abilities. I don't necessarily mind this idea for a 3D Kirby, but it remains to be seen with the coins that I assume are used to buy certain things or upgrade your abilities. The game will open up a bit more or have more freedom, or allow you to go to previous levels to find stuff you missed or probably weren't meant to get at first. I like how the copy abilities are divided into 2 categories. The usual copy abilities, like the sword, fire and so on, and the Malfa mode where you play as a car and then some. Yep, that Kirby car has become quite a meme. The Malfa mode seems to be more about context, a one-off in a stage, and you can keep the copy ability for as long as you don't get hurt too much or replace it with something else. You also get collectibles that seem to be mostly about the history of the series. Gameplay aspects like these remind me of Kirby 64 and Kirby Triple Deluxe. I also want to bring up the difficulty briefly. Because the Kirby games tend to be easy, I chose Wild mode over the easier Spring Breeze mode, and even though I had a little bit of trouble with the boss, it remains to be seen how challenging this game will be, for you get more star coins in Wild mode. There's a co-op mode, but I didn't get to try that. So, playing the demo, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I need to play this game! But I'm still reacting how I did when I first heard about it, which is, I want to give this game a good go, and I am looking forward to what the rest of this game has to offer. Have a good day or night, whatever it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the Forgotten Land in late March. Wait, what do you mean you'd rather play Elden Ring? How far are you in it? What class did you choose? How many summons